said, now all you vinyl varmints and all you record collecting crew, have I got a box of records for you. End up with my little Brian Jones lick there.
Tambourine player's a little late there coming in.
It's alright, you know, drummers, percussionists, you can't depend on them.
He can be replaced with a triangle player. I actually know where there's one.
Maybe a Zydeco band?
No.
Hey, Shadow Man.
Hey, Addy Daddy, long time no see. Busiest man in the world right there in front of you.
Busy, busy, busy.
Yeah, no time,
Welcome to show number 34. And this is the Comp Stomp. That is compilations.
Yeah. Between the two of us, we've got a whole bunch.
Yes, we're going to be doing a couple of these. And today I dug out a box of ones of note. These are the original artists, just compiled for later consumption, as opposed to albums they have too, where one band does all the current hits, kind of a fake band too. Maybe we'll do those sometime too.
This is like a mixtape, but it's on vinyl.
Kinda.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, my drink today is a mix of everything out of liquor class. That there's about 8 different things in there. So because get it with like the compilation and the mix. And
I hope you make it through the show.
Oh, this is lovely. This is lovely. Rock and roll jamboree. Look at that. It's like this marionette on the front, the kind of Elvis-y.
I thought it was Howdy Doody for a minute.
It is. It's kind of like Howdy Doody and Elvis put together, you know? Or maybe, you know, Eddie Cochran and Howdy Doody. But Little Anthony and, you know, Joanne Campbell. A lot of these people, this is on End Records, and they show the rear end of a dog. So a lot of this stuff I always thought was on Chess. So maybe they had some kind of deal going anyway. But that's a lovely one. This American one, you know, they're writing ads for a few other people's. Ad for the Flamingos. Which makes me think of Chess Records. This one here, it's called Music for Long Hairs. And, you know, it's got all the folks on it that were around at the time. Bobby Freeman, Tommy Rowe. Tommy Rowe doing Sheila. You gotta love it.
You bet.
But somebody has put these stickers on here, like little green stickers, and it's got F and S on it, and MF, and I was trying to figure out what they stood for. After I got past MF, I figured out it was fast and slow. And one says rock and roll on it, and you suggested it might be for mighty fine.
Yeah, something like that.
Sure. Whatever. Massey Ferguson.
Yeah, that was it.
Yes.
Are those troll dolls?
Yes, they are. Well spotted, my friend.
I never had one, but I can spot a troll.
Yes, I can spot a troll. Okay, this is the WHK Good Guys. Now, I think there was some more than one station that had Good Guys. But this is another New York State thing I picked up, and it's got all sorts of things. And again, 22 songs, like on the single album. So let's talk about the term groove cramming I've heard of before.
It's not the groove you're thinking of.
They stick a lot of stuff on one side of an album.
Way too much.
And they kind of shave the beginnings and endings off. And
oh, there's some
I'm sure they
cool stuff on there. Easier said than done.
Oh, I love that.
Bristol Stop,
Watusi,
The Fly. Let the good times roll. Come on, baby, let the good times roll.
Gold mines,
oh, it's
as
gold.
they say in the record world. Okay, here's a Rock and Roll Street Volume 2. Now that looks like Britain to me, so I think this is kind of appealing to the Teddy Boy. Of course,
Volume
the
2?
British rockabilly guys, you know.
Look, you can go right down the street there if you want.
It's like Coronation Street or something.
Who is that guy?
With, you know, the Ventures and Johnny Burnett. Of course, Johnny Burnett's like some kind of idol over there. PJ Proby ripping his pants. Yeah. Till they found out he did that, you know, on command or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yes. What do the Crickets do? Because they don't say... Okay, Lonnie Mac's doing Memphis on this too. Hey, the Crickets. Willie and the Hand Jive. I think that is Post Buddy. Okay. Here's something here, music to wear TKs by. Now TKs were a brand of pants and shirts. This is Canadian. What did it say, Judith or Judy owned it?
Judah. No, Judith.
Judith.
White?
Judith.
Some white?
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe she had a pair of TKs, but what did TKs feature, Shadow Man?
Oh, they had a little strip inside your
Waistband.
waistband to keep your shirt tucked in.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, while you were doing the frug or the swim or something.
You're gonna have to teach me how to do the fruit because I forgot.
But this has got the birds doing Mr. Spaceman, which is cool. But there's a version of Hey Joe on this with David Crosby doing the lead, and it is really something. It should be on Nuggets or something. Real garage. Some of the most rockin' I ever actually heard the birds.
You see what it says? TKs is become synonymous with the in look.
Yes, keep your pants in. Now the circle doesn't have red rubber ball, but it does have it's a turn down day.
I remember.
And while we're on Canadian pant manufacturer, these are music for your Carhartts.
Like my pants need music.
Yes, yes.
Music for your pants.
Featuring the Jefferson Airplane, the Liverpool Five, the Astronauts, the surf band, and
Wow.
and the airplane stuff's really old. I think it's pre.
Made expressly for
Someone to
cars.
Love or White Radish or any of that kind of stuff.
Wow, that's
Yes, very cool with a groovy cat on the back, and there's the airplane. So if you wear these pants made in Winnipeg or something. I remember Heavy Hits from Circus Magazine. That was an ad when 1969. Now this is, okay, we're going to do just a quick little bit of history here and I'm sure everybody knows this stuff who watches this stuff. But when they had the top 30 or top 40, they played these songs on AM radio, then they disappeared. There wasn't a concept as oldie radios yet, because these, what would become oldies. But the only thing they could still make money off of was like selling these, I'm sure pretty cheap to comps. They go over this in the K-Tel movie, that these things disappeared, and they had no idea people would be still concerned with this stuff 50 years later. Now they've crammed 24 on this one.
24.
Yes, yes. And the grooves are crammed.
Well done.
Is that a real thing? I don't know. But anyway, here, to tie in with the TV shows of the time, Shindig and Hullabaloo. Right? And they had nothing at all to do with the shows. And they're, you got Jimmy Clanton doing Just a Dream.
Who's Don
Irma
Covey?
Thomas and Don Covey.
Who's that?
Don Covey. He was an R&B singer.
No.
I heard that the Rolling Stones paid for his wheelchair. They don't really let things like that out too much when they
Wow.
do anything altruistic. Roy Orbison, Roger Miller, all early stuff. Like the Roy Orbison song on this one, I think, is Problem Child, which is Sun stuff. Easy to license at this time, nobody cared. And put the names of some current TV shows on them, and maybe somebody will get fooled. There's a few of these happening, and again, the Johnny Rivers stuff, which is very cool, but it's like his really early rockabilly stuff. And Bobby Goatsboro, before he got into his whole shtick and honey, who is actually a guitar player.
The Safaris,
for Roy
Latin
Orbison.
Soul?
Safaris, yeah. Chuck Jackson.
Heard of these guys, April Stevens and Nino Tempo, yeah.
In the Keith Richard Life book, he says Bobby Goatsboro. They were on the same tour with Roy Orbison. He was in the band. He laid some guitar stuff on him, actually. So the guy who did all that schmaltzy stuff laid some licks on Keith. I thought it was an interesting fact. 20 heavy hits. Now this is current, as you can tell. Look at that wear halo on that. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
That great big pantsuit or whatever you call it she has. Is that Karen Black? No. We'd never be so lucky. But Janis Joplin does Down on Me with Big Brother and the Holding Company. And on the same album, you get Strawberry Alarm Clock doing Incense and Peppermints. And there's a lot of bubble gum on here. Yummy, 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 yeah. Simon Says, Moni, Moni, 123 Red Light. Of course, the Ohio Express, 1910 Fruit Gum Company. And for some reason, this, I don't know if there was Down on Me by Janis was on a different label, but it appears on the next 2 albums I have, both feature this. Now this, one would think, had British artists on it, but no chance. Ray Charles and Lou Christie, hoping that lightning would strike again. Again, Bobby Goatsboro, same kind of people. And this is Pickwick, of course. I think Lou Reed was done working for them by then. This, another one, 20 golden Grates with
solid gold
psychedelic cover. Down on Me by Janis Joplin, as they say for the last 3.
Vanilla Fudge.
Happy Together.
Righteous Brothers.
Yeah.
I don't care for the Righteous Brothers.
Cinnamon, Let Me In. The Animals, San Francisco Nights.
Good
Young
song.
Cop, Old Cop, Feel All Right. Yeah. Ugh.
There it is.
There it is. Okay. The happy days of rock and roll. Of course, they want people to think this is associated with the show Happy Days, which was about the 1950s but lasted 11 years, making it actually longer than the 1950s.
Yeah, she spent more time in high school than I did.
Yeah, and it was all like around 1956. It kind of stagnated around there. But
Yeah.
not that it ever had anywhere not to stagnate from. But anyways, Chuck Berry, all these people, they thought, oh, we'll get these together, we'll do quite a paste job. I'm glad somebody got to work in a glue stick or something. But
What?
my friend Drew showed me this album originally. This is where you can get a nice album copy of Surfin' Bird by the Trash Man. And it sounds great on this.
It's amazing. You'll find every
It's
song from the
amazing.
60s, 50s on a comp album.
Yes.
It's
And I'm going to end here with a very special comp, which I found in New York State, called New York City's Greatest Oldies. And it's pretty R&B, Please, 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 with, James Brown, Sam Cooke, Little Anthony. But, if you can see here, this song here, Valerie by Jackie
and the Starlights.
and the Starlights. And you know that the song Valerie was covered by the original Mother's Invention on Burnt Weenie Sandwich.
Wow.
Although you don't want me no more. And if you're a Mother's fan, I'm sure you know that song, and I found the original. It's like a crying song, like sobbing during it and everything. It's entrenched with echo.
That'd be all?
That would be all. But some of these things that are in the background are going to be featured next week. We're going to do another comp stomp, only we're going to take it out of Shadow Man's collection next time.
I hate to ask, can you bend your head down just a bit? I want to get that funny bone in here.
Oh, funny, that's a good album. It's got, I think it's got Stranded in the Jungle on it.
Is that Mickey Mouse taking it? Mr. Custer, Disco Duck, Ahab and Rahab. May the bird of paradise fly up your nose.
Little Jimmy Dickens.
Yakety Yaks, Witch Doctor, a lot of stuff.
Oh, Yakety Yak with his sax solo in the middle by King Curtis.
There you go. You had your tea.
What the fuck? What the fuck? And make sure you're watching Shadow Man's alphabetical order.
Ordeal. Hey, I don't know if it's, well, I know that I'm halfway through. I'm not sure if I've posted, but I'm officially halfway through.
Halfway through?
The 26 letters of the alphabet. Very nice.
Yeah, they're being polite.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
See you, everybody.
Box of records.